Grand Rising Soul Family, welcome to Golden Energy 1111. I'm Mama Nova, and I am out and about. Somewhere I've never been. My spiritual team keep leading me on the path to new experiences. I'm gaining more insight, more awarenesses, more understandings of my strengths, my weaknesses, and how to keep my boundaries, because my boundaries keep being tested, but I'm standing firm because I have self-love. Love for self is very important, and that's something that I have. And I'm in nature. I have been noticing how the birds have been interacting with me. Oh, what is that? Oh no. Oh, don't come to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back this way because I don't even know how far this trail go. I'm somewhere I've never been. But I'm grateful that my spiritual team leads and guides me every day in every way. And I just wanted to make this short video to encourage anybody that is on the path, you're just getting on the path, or you're wondering, should you take that leap of faith, because it goes against what you were indoctrinated with. It goes against maybe what your family and friends are doing or what they are used to. Faith, belief, and imagination are your big three key ingredients that you need to create, to manifest. I was talking to my actual sister. We have the same mother yesterday, and she has been communicating with me the entire time that I've been on my path. She's the one family member that I'm able to communicate for the most part about my spiritual path. She doesn't judge me, and I feel as though she's on her own spiritual path. So I was curious about her moon sign, because I've been able to read people and tell what kind of moon sign they have. Like, maybe I meet somebody, I'm communicating with them, and they so, focusing on just their sun sign because that's what we was taught. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hey, do you know about your moon sign? That's what you really are. That's your intuition, your spirit. That's where you come from. And then I've been able to guess people's moon signs. But my younger sister, I wasn't able to guess it. So I was curious about it, which I kind of felt like maybe it was what it is because of her demeanor and her character and stuff like that. But, I wasn't sure. So I pulled up her birth chart, and it just all made sense of what her moon sign is because of who she is. And your birth chart shows you how you're connected to your physical family. Her birth chart was really, how can I say, interesting, because I have pulled up quite a few birth charts, my children, myself, different people that I was curious about. And her birth chart, she had 2 stelliums in Capricorn and Aquarius. and she is a Aquarius sun sign. And it was just so much energy and power in those two houses of hers, third and fourth house of hers, that I was just so amazed. And I have done some research far as the 12 houses, having equilibrium, but I'm really going to do more of a deep dive into understanding these oppositions and the gifts that we have that lie within our birth chart. So I want to encourage everybody, if you have not yet looked into your birth chart, because that's where all your answers lie. Once I done my birth chart, which was years ago when I first started my path, it all made sense to me. And I'm currently now focusing on my North Node. I understand my South Node. I understand why my children are my children, because they are part of the South Node energy that I am currently, that I've already mastered. You already mastered your South Node energy. And sometimes we can go back to that past energy because it's very familiar with us, because that's the energy that we had in the past life. And your current sign is what you're here to do now, but also you're here to work towards your South Node, because that's where you're heading. So I want to encourage everybody to do your birth chart. You can go to astroseek.com, ASTROSEEK.com. You're going to put your birth date in there, where you were born, and the time if you have the time. And if you don't have the time, don't be so hard on yourself, because the moon, okay, stays where it is for 2.5 days. So if you don't have the exact time, it's still going to give you basically the information you need to know about yourself. It's just that you may not know the exact decons because you don't have the exact time. But all of that information is within your Akashic records, and your spiritual team will eventually give you the information that you're seeking, because you already know all the information. And even what I'm just sharing with you right now is not nothing that you don't know about yourself. I'm just reminding you the same way I was reminded by Archangel Uriel. And me being positive about every situation has been so helpful for me. And I'm just really taking a brief moment to analyze and appreciate the different processes I've been through thus far, because things had happened so rapidly that I was going through these different portals, and these different changes and ascensions and elevations have been happening so rapidly that I'm like, you know what, before I do anything else, let me go to this park. I had to go take care of some things this morning that I knew was going to just work in my favor, because I am co-creating my reality based off of how I'm perceiving things. Your perception is your projection. So what you are perceiving to be for yourself is what you're going to push out onto others. So if you're having some kind of situation with a person, people, place, and thing in your life, more likely it's your perception of that situation, person, place, or thing that's causing the friction. And you have to also know that you cannot change other people. People have to, like the Bible would say, pick up their own cross. Well, I don't even know if the Bible say that, but y'all know what I'm saying when it say pick up your own cross. You have karmic energies that do not want to take karmic accountability. They do not want to lay in their bed for the decisions they made, and they want the protection of the earth angels. They want the protection of the gods and goddesses. They want the protection that you have collective. But you done the work to get to the space where you are. So don't let nobody come draining your energy, taking all the hard work and dedication that you put into healing your heart chakra, working on your sacral chakra, all of the work that you have done. I had to do some candle work last night because I can tell that I was being, well, someone, of course, there's always this, someone is trying to send negative energy projections, their wishes for you to fail, for you to hurt. And I got the message from Chevy Zane. If you're not following her on YouTube, you need to look her up. Chevy Zane, Tarot Investigation 7777. She is one of the first readers that I got reading from when I started my path. And I had got some of her oils. And it's beautiful how the videos that she created a year or two ago that I was not able to relate to because I was not healed enough, that they are now, I'm able to relate to them now. So if you getting these messages or you watching tarot and stuff like that, don't try to make it fit your situation. If it does not resonate with you, because that's how your spiritual team be communicating with you, because we all share our experiences, each one teach one, and that's how your spiritual team communicate with you through other beings that have already walked the path that you may have already walked. As you can see, I'm walking this path. And sometimes this could be a lonely path, but I find myself actually really being truly happy. Something that I haven't been in a very, very long time. Like, I don't even remember the last time that I allowed myself to be happy, because I was so focused on the 3D and wanting to have things to be a certain way, or even at least appear to be a certain way, where I'm no longer trying to force things to work out, because I'm aware of where I'm at. I'm aware of who I am. I'm aware of my own capabilities, and I'm aware of my angels. I'm aware of my own angelic energy. I'm aware and connected to these energies and frequencies and vibrations, my higher self and the divine source. The divine source that is within us all. It's whether you choose to align with your divine essence, your eternal essence within yourself. It's up to you, or if you want to stay in karmic energies, because we all have free will. But there's no way that I have healed myself and created these boundaries and having self-love and hope. I didn't have hope anymore for a very long time once I had awakened and was stripped of the little hope that I did have, far as the belief in the church and the religion and the belief of having, a savior. Somebody don't want me to get this out, but it's getting out. Queen of Swords energy. The belief of having a savior, someone to save me, but what did I need saving of? Like, I just came into existence. I was innocent. I was innocent until I started having certain experiences, but my experiences was based off of magic squares that was put around me to direct me to create more chaos versus loving relationship, loving connections, loving circumstances. Why do you gotta be that close? All that space. I tell you, bro. Why do the person have to be that close? I'm so fidgety and real particular about my space and my energy. I don't care who it is. If I'm feeling a frequency and vibration that I feel like is not helpful, loving, kind towards me, I have to get up out there. I have to remove myself immediately. Another thing, and then I'm gonna go. Too long, the collective, the chosen, the loving beings of this planet have been indoctrinated and taught to turn the other cheek and allow people to do the most hideous things to you, the most betrayal to you. And you may have been taught, most likely, to just keep forgiving people because you need to be a good person and have forgiveness. Yeah, have forgiveness, but don't be foolish and allow people to continue to be in your life and in your space that do not deserve it, because we is here, Tiamat, Gaia, in a reality that you don't get what you want, you don't get what you need, you get what you deserve. What you put in is what you're going to get out. The other day I was saying, some people may say favor ain't fair. No, favor ain't free. Because I lost my favor. I lost my wings. Because I did not take care of the favor I had. I abused the favor I had, and I was giving my favor away to people who did not deserve my favor. So the divine source stripped me of my favor, which I had, and I still am working to get my favor back. My favor back. The doors of all possibilities are there for you. And what I was saying about that, I was talking with my sister yesterday, is that faith, belief, and imagination. Because we was discussing how when I was in my Bible and a ultimate believer, I mean, nobody in this world would have been able to tell me anything negative about Jesus Christ, which I want to say I am very aware of the Christ conscious, which is not the same as the religion that they are pushing to the masses to keep people docile from being in their own energy, okay? But I was able to manifest. And me and her both came to the conclusion that it wasn't so much that I believed in Jesus Christ, it was that I just believed. It was my own belief in what I was believing in to be true that made it true. So, if I was to believe that a piece of cheese, because we laughed about it, like if I was to believe that a piece of cheese was going to manifest certain things for me, because my faith and belief would be so strong in that piece of cheese, then it would be. So where do your faith and belief lie? Is it within your own ability and capabilities? Is it in one of these many gods? Are you aware or not aware that you are a god yourself? Why are you a god? You're a god because we all are creating this reality as a collective, but you're creating your own portion of your reality, the 3D, from the 5D down to the 3D, based off of your own perception, thoughts, feelings, and imagination. So you are a god of your own universe. The vessel that you are in, the spiritual being that you are inside of your physical vessel with the chakras you have, which are your own planets within, you are the god of your own universe within yourself. And you are determined every day what your reality is based off of how you are perceiving things and then how you're going to react to what you're perceiving. You can choose to be negative or you can choose to be positive, because you always will have the negative and the positive. It just is what it is. And you have the choice to choose what side you want to be on. And the more that you stay positive, the more things will line up positive. The more that you do the healing, the more that you have faith in yourself, faith in your spiritual team, faith in the divine source, that even if things don't appear to work out in your favor, that is still for your highest good. Your higher self, once you become connected to it, if you're not already, will not stir you in the wrong direction. It just will not. It cannot, it will not stir you into the wrong direction. Because that's where you heading. Somewhere in another dimension, another realm, another reality, you are already there. Your higher self is already living in a higher existence. You as the star seed is heading there. Well, there is where we come from. First of all, we are the stars. We came down into more of a dense state. And now we are evolving as a collective. And it's a beautiful thing. You could just see the difference, the change. Look at how gorgeous this sun is right here, guys. Look at all that energy. It's incredible. So go out in nature. Look at the spirit. Go out into nature. Get you some sun. Stay positive as much as you can, because you're not going to always just be feeling positive. Like sometimes, I be tired. I was saying this, I knew that somebody was projecting like some lazy spirit towards me because I've rested for a fucking sword. And out of nowhere, I just was so tired that I had to pull over and take like a cat nap. Because at one point in time, a karmic did have me basically being like a sleeping beauty, where I just was sleeping, tired. I kept going to the hospital saying I don't feel good. They kept saying we don't see anything, because they just wanted me to be docile. They was projecting laziness towards me. They would come see me, take up all my energy. We would have, interactions. And then I would just be still drained while this person is full of all my golden energy and gone to create only God knows what. Not even acknowledging me, draining my cup, taking all my energy for themselves while I just sleep. I slept a whole spring and summer away. And that's something that I would never allow to happen again. So if you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you. If you didn't make it to the end of this video, just thank you for clicking on this video. I'm somewhere that's called Sawmill Creek Park. It's like a trail. I didn't go all the way back there because I don't know what's back there. But wherever my spiritual team lead me, that's where I'm going. I'm seeing so many new things, going to so many different places that I never thought to go. Matter of fact, yeah, I might go to this one place that I've been wanting to go for a while. I probably could really go there now. That would be incredible. What I was going to say. This is Golden Energy 1111. I'm Mama Nova. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you all are having a beautiful, amazing day. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. I hope that you all are having a beautiful, amazing day, and don't let nobody steal your joy away, because that's what they want to do. And I will be back with another message. Y'all take care.